So I need to take our battery apart because the second cigarette lighter socket is not working. So I'm gonna have to open this thing up and see what the problem is. Alright, that's all the screws out. I think I can see why the other socket isn't working. It's probably that there that needs joining onto that plug socket thing there. Well, it's good. I can't see any resettable breakers at this point. So this cable has come out of this connector, which that and that and that, those three are all supposed to be together, and it's popped off because it's not been installed correctly. So I've now got to try and re-secure it and then get that plug back on. Right, so I've stripped that back with my teeth. I'm going to twist them together and pop that back on. Hopefully get it to reconnect. This is really difficult trying to film it and fix it at the same time because I'm balancing my phone on everything rather than actually standing it on a stand and doing this with some sort of proper space. But it's dark and it needs to be done, so I'm just cracking on with it. But I really want you to see how I'm doing it. I'm going to give it another pinch. In theory this should fix the other socket, so but won't fix the fridge cutting out problem. But at least we'll have two working sockets. Okay, that's back on there. Bloody screws falling out of that. There it is. I'm actually quite happy with that, because if it was all connected up it would mean that there was a fault that would be more difficult to source and repair, no doubt. So a wire popped out is not a problem. The biggest problem is trying to get my phone to not fall over anytime I try and film something, but we live and learn. Just connect that back in. There she goes. Right, that's connected back up. She's back in place. Touch wood, that's going to work. The rest of it I have no idea how to understand. You're right. Yeah. Louise has done the washing up. She's amazing.
I know we're still going to cook lamb chops, but it's just something.
Are we? Oh, that's exciting. We're going to cook lamb chops.
Maybe not.
Yeah, we can cook lamb chops. Well, we're going to have to eat all of it at this rate because the fridge isn't working. Kind of considering whether it's just that the battery's like running out of charge, but I just don't see why it would be using such a small amount of power. Like, it had a really long journey yesterday. Surely just a fridge and a USB port is going to last more than, where is it, 24 hours now since we parked up?
Yeah.
I'm going to get this put all back together, back in and see what happens. Right, it's all put back together and switched on. So now this is the socket that was working all along. Let's make sure that still works. Still works. Now this is the socket that wasn't working before. Moment of truth. Result.
Yay!
So that's one problem fixed. just wondering whether the problem's with the fridge rather than the battery. So now that's all working. Fridge is turning itself on and displaying an orange light, which means it's in standby mode. It needs to get down to 4 degrees or something. So after it's recognised that, the orange lights come on. Compressor kicks in, 12.8. Okay, the voltage didn't drop below 12.8.
Nothing's fallen down and is blocking the vents, is it?
No, I checked all of that.
We should probably pull out the drawer and make sure the cables are in the back of it properly.
If that's the case and we only get 1 day of power for just the fridge, and we've charged that, but that's, I don't know what sort of current that pulls, but it's not going to be a lot. It's like 3 LEDs. If we only get 1 day of power, that's not great, is it?
No.
I'm going to switch the engine on and run it for a bit.
Can we pull it out first and just make sure the cables are okay in the back of it?
Yeah, I mean, I can see the cables down here. I can see that the cables are fine. Well, actually, that's not strictly true. I can't see that they're fine, but they don't look like they've moved. Oh, it doesn't look like it's moved. Can you watch the battery voltage and see if it changes from 12.8? Right, the green light's come on again. The cable's not the problem. I'm almost 100% sure of it. And now it's just cut out. I'm just going to start the engine and see what happens, because it's just running through the same cycle. Green light's kicked in.
This has gone from 13.3 volts to 13.5.
It was down to 12.8.
Yeah, but then it like restarted and it's gone on to vehicle.
From boost.
Boost and vehicle light are now.
So that means that it's charging from the vehicle. That boost must just mean that it's running low. Boost the charge. I'm sure it was on that. I'm sure it's been on that every day though. It's not switching off. It's the battery. That's terrible. 1 day for one fridge. Right, that'll do. You would have thought in the 21st century everything would be easy, but it's not.